All right, here we'll continue with Fisher, Frey, and Hattie's practical advice here for online learning. Feedback is absolutely critical. And we all know from reading Hattie or discussing Hattie that that just has a huge effect size. And in this case, how do we get feedback to kids online? Let's think of it in a different way, perhaps. Let's listen to the students. What is their feedback about the process? So we're not just talking here about feedback for immediate assessments, but how is the online learning going for them? Let's check in, and let's check in fairly often with them to see how that lesson was. Let them critique us. Let them let us know in a simple, quick, formative way how it's going for them. And so that also feeds into their next point, which is lots of opportunities for formative evaluation, please. We've seen the model here develop so far that it can't just be like it was in the classroom. We can't talk for 10, 15, 20 minutes. We need much shorter spans. We need to change direction consistently, but get kids to learn what we want them to learn, ultimately in their own way. So the more opportunities we have for formative assessments, the better. And that's what the Nearpods and the Pear Decks are great at. That's why we've invested in that, and we hope you utilize those. Remember, you don't have to create a giant slideshow in Nearpod or Pear Deck or something. You can just use one slide. So you can use your lesson from before that worked effectively for you, but insert one or two or three formative evaluation slides right into an existing slideshow. You don't need to make the whole thing in Pear Deck or Nearpod. There needs to be a balance between the know, in other words, what we're wanting the kids to get in that DOK1 kind of a level, just recall, just to be able to recite, and deep thinking. We still can move them into a deep thinking mode, beyond DOK1 into 2s and 3s, and perhaps even to 4s. So avoid this overemphasis on just memorization of the content, just the flashcards, or just we're going to learn by repetition.